We need to pay tribute to our Calypsonians now while they are alive and not wait until they die. Reverend Father Bonnie Anthony Abraham, son of Samuel Abraham, affectionately known as Brigo, today told those gathered for his funeral it would have meant a lot to his father to have personally heard all the good things that were said about him. Brigo died at hospital last Tuesday after ailing for some time. Ian Wason has more.
The tears flowed for the man who has given many fond memories. Samuel Abraham, better known as Brigo in the calypso world, was a family man who instilled values in his children and the many who listened to his calypsos. His funeral was well attended by Calypsonians, many of whom paid tribute to Brigo. His son Bonnie Anthony Abraham said the tributes, while all well and good, could have been done earlier.
If we could have said that to him, eyeball to eyeball, and see him blush, and to see his face glow. And I'm saying that today, we can all learn from our mistakes. And that is why today, we need to honor and to really appreciate the men and women in the art form.
He said his father died lonely and added, it is not fitting to Calypsonians who did so much for their country.
It shouldn't happen how it happened with Brigo for the next Calypsonian. That we really need to look out for our Calypsonians. And we need to support Calypso. And we need to support our Calypsonian. And we need to support our musicians. Because really, they are putting this country on the map.
He vowed on behalf of his siblings and relatives they will keep the legacy of their father alive and restart the cultural school Brigo initiated years ago. He also pledged his support for other Calypsonians who may be ailing.
Today, we are going to ask you to dig into your pockets to make this happen. At this funeral service, we are going to pass the basket. And we are passing it for Brigo. And we are not passing it for his families, mind you. We are passing it and we are going to give it to Tuto. And that they will give it to the next Calypsonian that is ailing, to the next Calypsonian that is sick.
Samuel Abraham, Brigo, was laid to rest at the Dabedi Public Cemetery. Ian Wason, C News.
The tears flowed for the man who has given many fond memories. Samuel Abraham, better known as Brigo in the calypso world, was a family man who instilled values in his children and the many who listened to his calypsos. His funeral was well attended by Calypsonians, many of whom paid a tribute to Brigo. His son Bonnie Anthony Abraham said the tributes, while all well and good, could have been done earlier.
One after the other they came, all singing their praises of Brigo, who for many years entertained with lyrics, music and facial expressions. They shared their closest moments with Samuel Abraham, who passed away last week. Reigning extempo King Winston Gypsy Peters said it was Brigo who encouraged him to be an entrepreneur. He said Brigo, while not certified, was highly educated.
Brigo, as a Calypsonian and as a man who was not lettered, has done more for the art form of Calypso than many people who have doctors and all sorts of letters behind their name.
9-time Calypso monarch 2017 King Mighty Chalkdust told the congregation, once you are a Calypsonian or loved Calypso, you will quickly be forgiven by Brigo.
He will forgive everybody. Once you love Calypso, he forgive you all your sins. So the president of the Republic of China, Mr. Kamuna, everybody saying, Kamuna this, Kamuna that, Kamuna the other, and Brigo continue and say, hey, Kamuna is the Calypsonian. Once you're a Calypsonian, you have no sins in Brigo's.
Wayne Modest told reporters it was Brigo who helped him to write calypsos, but he did not spoon-feed him.
And I love the song I write, so I went by Brigo with the song. Here Brigo listen to the song, he laugh, he say, go and do your homework. So then I wonder which is the weak part of the song, and I know he will never tell me. So I went back home. Work on the song again, come back, and I let Papa Brigo hear it. Papa Brigo say, you're coming to come. Go back and do your homework. And when I went back again and I get into the song, then I feel something that Brigo feeling there and I was not feeling it. And then I went back to Brigo the song, Brigo say, you're ready.
Impulse himself went on to become a prolific writer, writing for many Calypsonians. Funny too was among the Calypsonians who remembered Brigo.
Bless his soul, Brigo, and we're going to miss him. And his name is going to live long. Brigo, a true, real, down-to-earth Calypsonian. Thank you.
Ian Wason, C News.